Okay, so this is what you gotta understand, Conrad. And, seeing the future is actually easier than looking into the past because the future is actually more cloudy. There's a lot more variance. You believe in the multi-dimensional theories.
Sure.
Okay. This is what you understand. For breakfast, did you have eggs or toast?
Waffles.
Okay, so you had waffles. That's completely different. Different. But what would have changed today if you had eggs instead of waffles?
Okay. Sure. I don't think that would have changed much.
Exactly. Exactly. So in an equally legitimate timeline, you have eggs instead of waffles, and we're having the same exact conversation. Only right now, I'm pointing out that you didn't have eggs Benedict rather than scrambled eggs.
So I think I see your point. There wouldn't be too much of a major change.
So a small little ripple conveys two parallel ideas, but at some point they sort of converge and just crash into each other again. Now, let's go back in time. I'm for a bit. Yeah, not literally, and he brings out a chalkboard with a very solid line across one end from horizontally, and several different vertical lines at differing lengths. He points at a smaller one. Okay. This is which bus you just took, like the A train or the B train.
A.
Okay, good. Uh, This is that delinear choice and two equally legitimate horizon lines have expanded off of it. Now he goes over to the vertical line, right, further down this plot line. This one, this big one, is whether we went to war with Russia or not, during the Cold War or not. It has a bigger delineation because that's one of the more key important roles. Much more variance in the system.
Seems to follow you.
Okay. So when I tell you, do not go back in time and kill Hitler, do you understand why I'm telling you, do not go back in time and kill Hitler?
Never said I was going to.
You highly implied that you would go out for a kraut sandwich and shitty beards.
I think you misunderstood. All I said was it would be interesting to see what happened if you went back and got Hitler a prostitute. That's all I said. I didn't say I'd do it.
Okay, small deviation line that could have profound impact. Anyways, no, we're not going out for hookers to blow no matter how much we want to do it. Anyways, to do your financial document.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere. I think Lanny's holding on to it right now. It's a big file.
Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
I looked into it and okay, do different things. First, there's an account here that needs to be looked at, which I think you're going to be most interested in because due to the probability that these and he goes to the computer and just starts spouting out information, start printing out data. Okay, you see this little line right here, the one with the bolded and highlighted X and Y keys.
sure.
Okay, this indicates that the account number of waterway 3 is going to be really important coming up.
Okay.
Okay, now the problem is I personally do not have the information to be able to translate what this whole Google Doc is, but I think I know someone who does.
So you need someone who knows how to math properly.
That or someone that's good with financial data. It's not my expertise. I know there's a system here, but I can't manipulate the system.
Okay. Know anyone?
It's like, yeah, this new guy, Sir Lancelot. That's what his name was, Sir Lancelot.
Really?
Yeah, he took down a billboard for some fuck off reason.
Wouldn't that make it more like Don Quixote?
I like that name better. His name is Don Quixote now.
Hey, okay, how do we get a hold of this guy?
It's like, oh, yeah, now I remember. Goes through his data log journals, generate new recruits, Ah, here you go. Call him up.
New recruits. Wait, how new is this guy?
Not as new as a guy apparently you met on Ellis Island.
Okay, so not I just saw my first spell yesterday. That's good.
Still pretty new. Can you do me a favor and go check that out? I mean, this is your thing.
Oh God, really? Is that going to be my thing now?
It's like, hey man, if you want to delve deeper, I could help you. I said I would help you a little bit. I didn't say I would spend a whole afternoon in this bullshit.
As long as don't forget, we need to find a node sometime. Didn't there used to be more of us in this city or something? There had to be some kind of hangout before things went.
It's like, if anyone was told to me, big explosion, everyone went crazy, then silence. I mean, I came in after the fact, and actually, the guy I heard from had just gone into the cutting wire. He was like this death mage that fell into holes all the time.
Sounds hilarious. All right, I'll get going and find this person then. Got a place to start looking.
Yep. Wheelman, real nice guy. Hey, had a real good head on the shoulder. Had a thing with the with your new boss, actually.
Which new boss? Tommy?
Yeah, the Sith chick.
Sith?
Yeah, she's totally the Sith, man.
Oh, she is working for the dark side, or at least made a deal with it.
Okay. Hey, is there anything else you need to tell me before I kick you out of my place?
You ever played Warhammer?
He's like, you are escorted, not escorted, just say, directed with a very fancy neon circular signs that seem to be arrows that seem to disappear for some fuck off reason, pointing you to the exit.
I'll bring my Tal army next time.
You exit the back room and you find yourself back in the front room of Ground Zero. You've just left the VIP room entrance. Good job, good sir.
Yep. And by the time I get here next time, there will be a sign. Absolutely no miniatures allowed.
Okay. You now have a phone number.
Oh, what the hell? I'll call it. I'm going to step off to the side and do it the highway.
First off, I want to quickly roll to see how bad if his nightmares fucked him up tonight.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
Botch. No, failure.
No,
failure.
Failure.
Standard failure.
I lose a die for the day. Fucking awesome. Right.
Sorry, man.
Hey.
Them's the bricks.
The law is a bitch.
Okay. Ring, ring. Unknown caller, most likely. I think it's
Kind of probably in the probably actually went home, browsing some stuff, looking at some books. This unknown number comes up on his phone. He slides it open and says, "Hello? Who's this?"
Yeah. This is Conrad. Do you know a guy named the Intern?
I don't necessarily know. Who is this? Conrad? Who are you?
A friend of the Intern's. Gave me your contact information. Said you're kind of new to the whole street magic thing.
Uh, yeah.
He wanted your help with
Yes.
something.
Oh, did he?
Something to do with finances. He said you were good with that sort of thing.
Ah, I see. All right. Uh, you can tell that there's a brief pause on the phone. And he goes, "Sorry, I'm sorry. Who is this again?"
My name's Conrad Kurz. I'm into the whole street magic thing. I know a guy named the intern. I also know some people named Tommy, Aggie, if any of these names ring bells at all. Ken, Monk.
Unfortunately, no, none of those names ring a bell. But the intern does.
Okay,
So,
well, I know him. He's the
okay.
one who told me to go get you. Are you free this evening, possibly, to go check out a place called Ground Zero Cafe?
I mean, I can kind of help with financing. Sure, if he needs help with something, I guess I have to. I owe him one, I guess.
I don't know if he's calling in a favor or anything, but if he's not, then I guess you'd owe him one. I owe you one. Point is, here's the address.
Um, you know what?
He's in.
Sure. Why not?
All right. He's in the VIP room. I'll be waiting there with him.
Okay. Okay. I will do that.
All right.
I'll see you there.
See you there. Bye. Bye. At which point, head right back into the VIP. Was that so damn hard?
What the fuck are you doing in here again?
I called him. He's coming.
This is your project. I didn't say bring him here.
You've got the screen thingy that shows the math chart thingy. I don't have one of those. I don't even know where that
God
data is
damn
in there.
it, go build one. Why am I babysitting you? I did not sign up for this.
Dude.
So
At
do you
some point,
understand that you do not invite people to other people's houses without their explicit consent? Meanwhile, Ben is gonna probably just walks into the VIP room and runs around. It's like, God damn it! And why is that thing not locked?
Wait, do I walk in, or am I just still getting ready?
sure, go for it. Time's wonky. Just go.
Fast forward.
Fast forward, so
The
I'm.
conversation will probably take till you get there. Like,
So,
fine. Look, I promise I won't go get hit like a prostitute. I'll drop the topic, I swear, and I won't invite anyone over again. Sorry.
Is this the VIP room? Yeah, that's what it said, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting a lock on that thing tomorrow.
Sorry.
And I'm not getting the key.
Like,
Turn.
Lancelot. Don Quixote. There we go.
Wait, Lancelot? What?
Yeah, your new
Don
name's
Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote, Conrad, Don Quixote.
You saying Don Quixote or Don Quixote?
Don Quixote.
Okay.
It's Ben, actually. He kind of looks to the intern, like with a kind of confused look on his face.
Yeah, apparently I misunderstood what he was talking about here. I thought he wanted me to bring you back here to look at the financial crap. Apparently not. Apparently he wanted me to just get a hold of you and bug you for my reasons.
It's like, this is your project. Just because you have a project doesn't mean that you automatically have to opt into it.
Hey, fine. Okay, short version. We went on a little excursion. Not going to go into details on it. I got my hands on some financial data, and
What? Okay, hold on. This already sounds kind of shady. What kind of financial data and where did you get it?
Pornography.
no,
Kind
it's
of
not
looks.
a you.
Kind of just looks to him like, what?
It's like, oh, you want to go to the video? There's
No,
a few
please,
button
no.
tabs.
No.
There's a screen that's coming down now. It's
If
projected
that's
on this
showing me,
side,
that better
and
not
it's
be that
about to
video you.
project the most visual images you can think of when you think of porn. There's some
That
cheap.
better not. Okay, well, that's actually.
There's the pool boy. There's the pool boy doing the cheerleaders.
Okay, not what I had in mind. But okay, no. Long story short, we were actually there not for selfish reasons. We were doing stuff. It's a long story, but we weren't there to like specifically get this information. I kind of picked it up while I was in there. As it turns out, there may have been a decent reason behind it, because the intern here, while looking over the data, he says there's something about this account here that's going to be important in the future. Because apparently he's Nostradamus now.
I'm at Technos here, you son of a bitch. If you keep getting that wrong, I will hurt you. I will scramble your brains. I will make a magnetic pull will swing throughout your entire body and wipe every single circuit board and nanotip you have.
That would hurt.
Ben just looks confused. And also to note, he has like really fucking dark circles under his eyes. He looks like an owl.
Like, okay. You just look like a guy that knows what a number means, and what a number means, and knows what a dollar and a number means. Am I right?
Yeah, numbers. Numbers are good.
Okay. So here is 6. He's the Voyager of the group, and here's 7 eating out number 8.
He kind of.
Visual picture of what I just described.
Dude,
It was like
no math,
porn. Almost didn't
no
notice
math,
like the
porn.
porn going on, like actually for a decent amount of time. Like it's almost kind of tuning in now. It's like,
Okay, no more porn, because
why
I know how this ends. This ends with me thinking about that, and then is it actually triggered by thoughts?
I don't know. Has it?
No, I'm saying, is the screen triggered by thoughts?
No, it's just button presses.
Damn it. Okay. Embarrassing situation avoided.
Wait until next week. Wait until next week. Then it'll be triggered by thoughts.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's like, no, I wasn't able to get the mental matrix in there properly in line. That's
God.
still something I'm having to work with.
Thank God.
But anyways.
Okay. So there's this account. It's possibly important. Honestly, I was just looking to see if there were any corporate bigwigs in here that are complete assholes that wouldn't miss a little money, but this is apparently more important.
What do you need it? So you need it for something in the future. I understand that, but
I guess
what's the overall goal here? What's the agenda here?
I don't know what the agenda is. He says it's important. That could mean it's like the account bearer is important. Maybe he's dangerous. Maybe he's an ally, and that's something I don't know. Important could mean anything.
All right.
I don't think it has anything to do with what I was planning on with it. My plan was to, like I said, find an account that looked nice, big, and fat that wasn't used for anything nice, and just snag a bunch of it. But that's apparently being shelved or put on the back burner, which I'm fine with. It'll keep.
You wanted to see the report and stop talking?
Sure. Let me take a look at it.
Okay.
Can you
The thing goes
turn
up.
that- Thank you.
The porn turns off. The lights come back on. And you're presented with a printout of various different documents. Most of them seem to be copy scan and from different documents, and a computer screen with access to the document question. Do me a favor and roll me a intelligence plus financial score.
Okay. That's 7 dice minus the 1. Thank you, nightmares.
Ooh.
3.
Okay. This one is called It is a municipal. There we go. Account for the New York City. To do water disposal, maintenance, stuff like that. It seems to be an account referencing back to about the 70s and 80s. It's been funded on and off for quite a while, and the expected date for its completion seems to be in 2020. But apparently it's had some delays and it's keep getting pushed further back. Munitional count 3, or Waddle Channel 3. He seems to be stationed in Queens. Do anyone here have a bit of Streetwise to them?
No streetwise, but my character has been told which regions belong to which faction. I just out of character.
Like, by the way, while he's reading, like maybe at one point, like he just almost shakes the screen in a weird way, as if he's like dropping stuff and clearing it off as he's reading through them, unless it's on a computer.
No, I like that. Keep going.
But he goes, okay, so let's see some municipal accounts here. It's back in the 70s,
Municipal?
80s.
Someone in the city was paying for Pornhub?
Wait a minute. So you got this off a porn site?
Oh yeah, all this shit was off a major porn site.
What the fuck is a
major
municipal?
porn site.
What? What is a municipal account paying for
That's
porn?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Apparently
Gross
there's
misuse of
something
funds.
out of character. What was in reference to something that kept getting pushed back to 2020, like funding to 2020? What?
Yeah. The funding kept getting pushed back to 2020. What it is, it lists a site, which is the water maintenance site in Queens.
Site seems to be so that it's this water maintenance site in Queens. That's where it's. And the funding kept, and apparently they wanted to get, there was like, if there was funding that they wanted to get, something along those lines till 2020. That's weird.
That's a long time to pay for porn.
Really long time.
Or maybe this was not about porn.
Probably not, especially when a water maintenance site in Queens gets involved.
Intern, thoughts?
Well, I don't know. You know, they say it's slippery when wet, but
He just kind of tiredness is probably taking over him, really irritated almost. Kind of looks at him like, almost gives him the eye, like, really? Doesn't say really, but just that's the expression that's forming on his face.
It's like, want my advice? You two should probably go check it out.
Well, at least it's not a creepy church this time.
This time. Oh, at least I'm not fighting a virus dragon like that. I'm happy.
What?
This time.
I
I mean, come on.
Hey.
When's the next time you're going to get stabbed with instruments? Talk about a B sharp.
Sounds mean. Okay. I guess we can check it out. You know, I could probably check. Well, is this place warded?
It's like, are you asking me whether my secret hideout is? Get the
Yes.
out of my. You son of. With a question.
All right. We'll go. Sorry.
All right, fine. All right, here. Find some other place to loiter while I check this out. Preferably someplace mobile. Got a car?
Yeah, I got a car.
Okay. Hold on. Well, once they walk out, he's probably going to head over to. Once they get into the car, he's going to basically pull out his smartphone, which it's a nice little smartphone. It's got a red and black, spider design on the back. Seems like a nice little phone. And he just starts tapping at it. He opens up Google Maps, finds the address of the location in question. Would you say it's a gimme, Brent? Or
It's a gimme.
okay. He finds the address, and now that he's got a basis for it, at least from Google Maps, closes his eyes. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Correspondence 2. See what's out there.
Correspondence to plus forces, I believe.
Well, that's the thing. Do I need forces to be able to see?
Yes, you do. Correspondence 2 only gives you correspondence sensing. Correspondence
Well,
3 is when you actually throw your
this scene,
perception.
technically speaking, if this scene's in downtime and the downtime scenes effectively take place after downtime is over,
Yes,
I have
I'll
forced
give it
as
to
one.
you. I'll give it to you.
Yay! I can see. I defy the light. Anyways,
Okay. Starts
so
at difficulty 5. You add 1 because of distance, and now you start pulling down. I'll give you the time. Goes down to 5. Dave, what's your focus and tool?
personalized unique instrument, his implant.
Goes down to 4.
Really? Only 4? I thought unique and personalized was 2.
Not going by those rules.
Ah, fine.
Remember, I put in house rules for a reason.
He does have the sympathetic prior image of the place from Google Maps. It's an aerial image, but it's still an image of the location.
Okay, that will bring down the threshold a bit.
Okay, so 3. Oh no, you're saying that brings down the number of successes.
Right.
Okay, that's about the best I'm going to get. I'll start with just 1 roll and see what happens. Just going to see if I get lucky. If not, I'll have to make it extended. All right. Remote. Oh, this is the one route that's on my character's list.
3.
Okay. Good luck. Add a character, of course.
Failure.
Like how that a failure.
No, just failure, not botch.
Okay.
Okay.
You're getting a lot of erroneous information.
No, I'm not trying to look at the burlesque. God, I've got the brain.
Get porn on the mind, man. You get porn on the mind.
I'll save that for later. Holy shit! How did? Okay, no. I should point out, by the way, Ben would see that the phone's not doing anything. The phone just shows the location from normal Google Maps. That's it, just the address. And all he's doing is just closing his eyes. He doesn't seem to be doing anything else. No props, tools, nothing visible.
So he's just kind of making...
Closing his eyes and talking to himself, essentially.
He goes, hey, you okay?
Yeah, just trying to get a view on the place. Try again. 2 successes.
Okay. That is enough for what you're doing for right now. You see before you what seems to be pumps of varying different sizes. All of them seem to be geared towards water maintenance. It's, as it were, some chemical that adds not too many. A basic water treatment plant, and in fact, you're getting something. I'll give you something a little bit more. All right, there seems to be one guy that seems to have city overalls on, trying to do some paperwork.
Zoom in on the paperwork.
Not enough successes.
Add successes. Or extended roll to improve connection.
Okay. What's your intelligence, by the way?
4.
Okay, go ahead.
2 more successes.
Okay. It seems to be a work schedule with varying different peoples and shifts. Right now, it seems to be one of these swing shifts, which means there's not a lot of people there. Sort of like a skeleton crew.
Okay. No, like, obvious signs of crazy things going on. No chanting cultists or skeletons or...
Well, I don't know. Maybe if you go down to the sewer, you might find something.
You were supposed to look at the plant. But I guess the plant is connected to the sewer somehow. So,
Yes.
okay, I'm going to, while we've got this connection open, I'm going to kind of scroll my remote sensor and start, he's kind of making like little motions like he's got a trackball mouse almost. And he's like basically panning around, trying to get a view. Between correspondence and forces and matter, I would say he's probably got the ability to essentially look at the place like through a blueprint kind of thing from a game perspective, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's basically like he's treating it like it's an RPG, and he's trying to like get overhead camera angle, start exploring.
No. I get what you're trying to do. I get what you're trying to do. Do me a favor. Roll me your perception plus your doesn't matter. Difficulty 5.
Failure.
Okay then.
Simple failure.
Okay then. You understand there's construction there. You understand that the facility there has what I described before. It seems to have a matter of chemicals. You can't really identify them. You understand it's many stories. You understand there's a bottom flow, possibly. You're not really getting a lot of good information.
No chance of redoing it?
You wanted to roll it at difficulty 7?
Be worth it to be able to get a nice bird's eye view of the place.
Go ahead.
Okay. Same roll for, intelligence plus matter.
Yep.
3 successes.
Okay. You understand that this facility is connected to a much larger construction down underneath the ground. That seems to flow through the district of Queens with various different stages of material.
Okay. And it's supposed to be just a water treatment plant, right? Takes it in, clears out the impurities.
Yep.
Puts bizarre chemicals in. It's the fluoride, man. They're trying to control you. Wait, no, that's just a decoy.
Exactly.
Okay. My character just kind of like quirks open an eyebrow, kind of halfway looks over to Ben without opening his eyes. Queens, is that our territory or whose is that?
Is he speaking to me?
Yeah. In character, he's like, who does Queens belong to again? Our guys or someone else?
Dude, I have no idea.
Mental text to the intern. Not trying to bug you, but who does Queens belong to again?
There's a little bit of time.
He's making me wait, damn it.
And then you feel like you have this horrifying headache. Hey, roll me willpower.
God damn it! Yeah, hold on. It's my willpower. 6.
Like 6 successes?
Actually, 4 successes.
Okay.
I'm saying my willpower was 6.
Okay, fair enough. There's a brief oscillation and a very loud vibration in your head It particularly motors around your appliance here, and then you get no, it's clear territory.
Ow. Please don't do that again.
Who are you? Wait, is he texting him that or speaking that out loud?
But he says that out loud. He doesn't even know if the intern can hear him. It's just like that.
What? I didn't. What happened?
I'm just talking to the intern. Asking him a question. He says Queens is clear territory. He doesn't belong there. Okay, so I'm looking. Looks like a standard water treatment facility. I don't see anything crazy going on. The supervisor's office. There's a desk. He got his paperwork. He's working through it. They're on a swing shift, so there won't be too many people there.
Right.
It's a much bigger facility underground, though. Still
Really?
not seeing anything too crazy, though. I'm good with science, but I'm not into chemistry, so I don't know if there's quirky about stuff here.
Are you able to? I mean, I don't know how you're able to see it, but can you give me pictures? Maybe I mean, I know a little bit of physics.
I could try. Hold on. Lanny, let's see what we can do on this. Hypothetically, is there a way to bring it up onto Lanny's screen? Is his familiar? There's a connection, maybe. I don't know.
Here's what I'm going to do. Roll your dots in familiar.
Shit. Okay. Difficulty?
Yeah, I'll give it to you for standard.
Okay. 2 successes.
Okay, fair enough. What happens is that the familiar briefly turns itself into a spider, crawls up your arm, and looks you dead in the eyes, finds where your implication implant is, stab, downloading, loading, and in your ear, it's much softer. It's like downloading.
What the heck is that? What is that?
It's Lanny, my familiar. Lanny, say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Eventually, it dislodges itself.
And kind of like while driving, just maybe occasionally exchanging glances, but he's very focused on the road at this point.
The familiar dislodged itself. There seems to be a little bit of blood on one of its front hooves or legs, as it's briefly changing itself directly into your smartphone again and starting to display pictures of the pumping facilities.
Now I can open my eyes. Yay! Okay.
You're also bleeding.
Ow. He stuffs up part of his shirt and just kind of presses it to his ear. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah. I should be more careful what I ask him to do. Still, that was really cool. Now, if I could just build a port there, that'd be awesome.
I would love to interface. The familiar known as Lanny says, I would love to interface with you continuously on a regular basis.
But then I'd have to build you a new chassis so you look like a Bluetooth. Actually, that's a good idea.
Continue.
Moving on. Okay, so with that in mind, he pulls up pictures on the smartphone, but you're driving, so
yeah, I can quickly pull over here and
sure. Yeah, pull over, shows you. It basically it's just like Trent and I were saying. It's a top-down. It's like looking at a video game. A top-down, right. You can scroll with the pad.
I guess what I was more what I was asking was if I could see what he saw with Mattersight or whatever. if that's what he was able to see at all. So that way I can maybe do a roll to see what the sign.
If
This is
If
this
the
is gonna
result-
happen.
Okay.
This is gonna happen. You have enough information. You have enough of a picture there for you to make a roll.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
you have science, right?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and roll your intelligence plus science.
All right.
Which kind of science?
I will slap both of you people.
Damn, 3.
Okay then. Nice. This is pretty good. Do-do-do-do-do. This facility has seen maybe one major renovation that you can see. A lot of the piping, a lot of the pumps have seen to decade from a much simpler era, as it were. There's no really big computer facility. At least it seems to be mainly pressurization in usage. It's thermodynamics, it's hydraulics, it's the very simple pressing. And you do understand that these things can be retrofitted for a control control console. There we go. But you have to find that first.
Okay.
Could always just follow the connections. If there are any kind of electronic monitoring devices, they leave a trail. I could look for electromagnetic signatures. Add it as a filter.
Indeed.
Especially with something this old. Probably should.
Yeah, because it would show. It'd be pretty unusual for anything else down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Pops it up on a filter. Okay, looking for electromagnetics.
It's like, okay. You get a brief image of actually do me perception plus your dots and forces difficulty 5.
Three successes. The dice
Okay.
like us tonight. Don't jinx it.
Okay. You get the base. Not only do you get the basic layouts of some of the electrical outlets and lighting, you also get like a very powerful connection leading down further into the to larger construction place that I showed you earlier, differing back to forward and backwards.
Now, when you say larger construction, you mean like there's whatever's down there is drawing power? Good.
Drawing power to, drawing power from, you're not really sure.
Oh, is there energy going both ways?
That's weird, isn't it?
Not necessarily. A power plant usually requires some power to get running.
Fair enough.
That'd be interesting. What level of power are we talking about? Like, is this on the level of a substation, an actual power plant?
Do you know what kind of power is required to move a very powerful motor that needs to be also pumping?
Like a hydroelectric dam.
Yes, something like that. Not as powerful as a pure electrified dam, but not that far away from the general idea in theory.
Okay. On a smaller scale, but same principle.
Yes.
Okay. Is this larger construction? Are we able to get a clear blueprint of it, or is it hazy? Or
It's generally hazy. If you want to explore it, you're going to have to go explore it.
just this is what my character does. Okay, so with that information in mind, is there any area that looks like a easily accessible entryway that we aren't going to have to like break out crowbars for? Because I don't know. Conrad kind of looks over at Ben. He's like, I don't know about you, but I don't know how to pick a lock.
How would you go about finding that? And what is the method you're going to use to find this? Because you're on a good streak right now.
Well, if he's got an image of the blueprints for everything surrounding the facility, it wouldn't be hard to find, like, oh, okay, this is around where things get hazy, assume way in that direction. So backtrack from there towards the surface. Where is there, like, a pathway? Like, I'd have to go through this tunnel, this tunnel, this tunnel, and there's an access shaft on this one.
Let me think for a moment. Do
Typically, like
either of
even
you have entropy
is this
Nope.
after downtime or before?
after
After.
downtime?
I have 1 dot in entropy.
Okay, okay. I'll allow you to make a entropy roll.
Okay, so that'd be 1 plus 3, and probably. How would that go into? He probably takes that.
Explore your paradigm. Explore how you're going to do this.
Probably goes, well, want to find some answers here. Probably goes over and thinks about the books that he's read over the months, and he actually, while they're pulled over, he'll probably open up a smartphone and actually play play with one of the applications that he's been tinkering with on his computer.
Lanny makes a frowny face that you're not using him.
That I'm not using a what?
That you're not using him. Lanny isn't smartphone.
Oh.
You had him in your hands, and you just set
Oh,
him
I've
down
had him in
and
my
picked up
hands.
a
Okay,
superior piece of
I can use
technology.
him. Well, the app would be on his phone though.
I'm sure you can get
Kindle?
the app.
You want to find Kindle?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure my character has multiple ebooks, readers on it. It's a big reader.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and roll a difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3.
Lucky
Okay.
bastard.
Success.
Okay, okay, okay. You have a rough idea. Yeah. There are two interstates you're kind of getting. Well, the obvious one is inside the water maintenance plant. And a second one appears to be actually, strangely enough, in a area that seems to go over right underneath a church for some reason.
Kind of turns his head. He kind of looks up. He kind of goes through the church. Is this the same church that we were exploring? Is it?
Yep, same church.
Well, that's interesting, he says.
What? Is that a church?
That is a church, and that was the same one that me and a couple of other, street magicians. I don't know.
What? Yeah, I get you. So what happened with it?
Well, apparently basically the air was all absent and funny. Basically, the physics were fucked, and we had to fix it by basically doing a ritual that someone botched. And when we did that, a bunch of instruments tried to kill us.
Sounds wonderful.
So yeah, there's a sewer line that there's a tunnel that leads under here, and no one really hangs around there, so we could go.
So creepy old abandoned church, or trying to break into a facility that has people, be it there.
Path of least resistance.
The plant probably has cameras. Bet you the church doesn't.
Oh, it definitely doesn't. I was there.
Let's go for the church.
All right.
By the way, if there's a fight, or if anything appears that's scary, has teeth larger, I'm gonna run scream. Just let you know.
Well, same here.
Okay.
So
okay.
he just turns on the car, and begins to drive off to that same fucking church.
Now, as you're going to the church, as you realize that the trees are no longer moving, and the air current is getting stuffy and weather, rather than, I'm fucking with you. You guys did a good job. The air conditioning is fine, and you go about your trip is uncharacteristically uneventful. There we go.
All right. Cool.
You find yourself at the front of a rather, not Byzantine, but the same stone structure as it was before, or with the same stone fencing.
Right. So
So
yeah.
rather outdated.
Hmm. Definitely a very outdated place. Is the place still appears to be broken with all these wires coming out of it, or is it?
The wires seem to stay. The wires have not been disturbed thus far.
Okay. Looks like no one's been here since we have.
Chirp, 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 chirping of happy, happy little birds.
Kind of looks
This place doesn't look that bad.
not. Eh. Yeah, it's fine now. Anyway, let's go find that tunnel. Where does it say it was again? He kind of looks back to the blueprints.
Do me a. Okay, here's the thing. It's not giving you a exact pinpoint location, but it's giving you the rough area. You might have to
Yeah.
explore a bit to find it.
That's fine. I love exploring.
Okay. How are you going to explore the church now?
Well, there was a bottom. There was what do you? Oh wait, what do you call it? Remember to the left there was a cabin or like a floorboard that led underground, and that's where
Trapdoor?
the trapdoor. So
Okay.
probably go down there. That'll make the most sense
Okay.
for some kind of tunnel.
Are you going to come in through the front or through the back?
Let's go into the front.
All right.
Okay. Dude, the doors swing open, and the scene of the failed ritual is still before you. The pentagram with the various different points are still there. The bits of machinery at the 5 points are still there. The wires going outwards are still there. But for the most part, most of the murderous instruments has been left where they fell.
Yeah, Ben definitely stays away from the instruments. He does not walk through the pentagram. He goes around.
My character doesn't walk into the pentagram, but definitely like kind of half steps towards it to look. He's like, so was a hermetic fucking a virtual adept or something here? Because serious blending here.
She just shrugs. I don't know what those are.
Drugs and goes, follows character.
Okay. You eventually make your way through the pulpit. You make your way into the back room. You see the very familiar blood smears. You see the very familiar door to the office. You open the door. You see the very familiar skeleton in the in the chair.
Holy shit! There's a body here.
Yeah.
How long has it been here?
He tries to like recall from his memory, and he like rubs his head. Trent, correct me if I'm wrong. Out of character, it decayed really quickly, right?
It decayed very quickly into a skeleton.
Yeah. Well, not sure how long. It definitely decayed quickly though. That gives me the creeps. Anyway, come on, let's just get to the door. And he goes to the trapdoor.
This place probably has ghosts.
Maybe those instruments. I don't even know anymore. He just says.
Pull up the trapdoor. You can go downstairs, and inside the basement there is not but dirt all around and some posts set up to keep the overhead from dropping. And you do see the ballast from before. And how are you going to explore this thing now?
So.
What are we using for a light source?
What are you guys using for a light source?
My phone.
My phone.
Light at the end of it turned on.
I'm just gonna have Lanny perched on my shoulder in spider form with his lights on.
Okay, fair enough. Light.
I need to get one of those ocular implants.
Okay.
So
that's actually set in character, by the way.
So he begins to, I guess, go around the perimeter of this area, see if there's any kind of, I don't know, outcroppings or hell, a door.
Okay, do me a wits plus investigation then.
That's plus investigation. This is post downtime to verify.
Post downtime.
Okay. All right.
Okay, one success. That's not too bad. You notice that there seems to be a bit more activity, like footprints, like older footprints, and like to do different Earth's movings, like in one corner, but you're not really sure what it means.
So there are older footprints than when me and
Yes,
Val and Corey were here, and there's another set that leads off into a corner.
those are the
X-ray,
ones. Those are the older ones.
X-ray say, using it for
Okay.
all I'm worth.
Okay, how are you going to use this? Tell me how you're going to
Closing,
use this.
closing my eyes, using the implant.
Okay. Do
If I'm using the same
hidden.
route, it's still technically core 2.
Okay. And this thing is hidden. Okay, this time you're going to do a difficulty 4 because the thing you're looking for is actually hidden.
Okay. Two successes.
Okay, 2 successes. You're suddenly very aware of a few different things. And you're aware that there seems to be a construction that looks like an archway, about a foot into the dirt in one of the corners.
Okay. Is the dirt in front of? Is there something past?
There seems to be open air past it.
I kick at the dirt experimentally.
You kick at the dirt. You are indeed messing with the footprints before. They're a lot older than the ones from before. And you sort of just keep kicking it. It seems to like it could give away if you just dig at it hard enough.
How strong does Ben look?
Average.
Hey, put your shoulder into this.
All right.
Go on. Just go on.
Why? What do you see?
Neither of us has the common sense spirit.
Why? What do you? He says, why? What do you see?
There's an archway. There's the doors past here.
All right. That makes sense, I think. He just shakes his head, and he goes over, and he says, and kind of feels there, and he says, like, here?
Yeah, there's dirt in front of it, but there's open air past it. It's like someone just piled the dirt.
So he puts his kind of shoulder into it.
It's like, and you feel earth. You feel dirt. You feel packed earth and dirt.
As if it was put there, or as if it was just, there since the beginning of time.
Do me a favor. Roll me wits plus survival if you've got it.
I don't have survival.
I don't either.
Roll me your wits then. Difficulty 8.
Oh god.
One.
One.
I may have. Okay, I do have wits.
Yeah, for a tired dude who had some pretty shitty nightmares, he's doing okay.
I got one. If it's difficulty 8, I got one success.
Okay. So you put your arm in there, and you suddenly realize that there's about a good foot of dirt between this and something else. Like maybe it's like a big rock or something.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to clear it away.
It's a
All
foot
right.
of dirt. A foot of dirt.
That's like 2. That's like 2 feet.
I know what a foot is.
Is there anything like around in the room that I could use to pry, just to kind of dig at it, make it easier?
There we go. I want you
I
guys to
said
dig at this thing.
tools.
It's like, I will slaughter you guys because you basically told him that you should just slam with your shoulder to figure out.
Like,
I
you know,
thought there was
honestly,
open air past there.
Yeah,
didn't
but you
realize
gotta
there
get
were-
through the foot of dirt.
Well, if it was just dirt standing in open air and it wasn't too tightly packed, you could easily, shove through that. If there's nothing supporting it on the other side, it
like
is
that's what I
just
thought too.
dirt.
I thought it would be like a dirt wall, it's just a dirt.
Like someone had
wall.
just shaved earth.
Yeah, like just like or like a snow, like an igloo.
I'm laughing because this is in character knowledge is that you just didn't get it.
I
Don't
know.
worry, don't worry. This confusion is real.
Okay. So anyway, we find a tool, something. Is there anything around?
Fuck it. You can find a spade.
All right, so I pick up the spade and I guess start digging.
Okay. With the aid of the spade, it's actually a lot easier than what you guys were originally trying to do.
I'm just gonna keep
Jack.
kicking at the door.
You kick at the door. It seems to do a little bit, but the trial does the spade does a lot more. And eventually, your hitting strikes true. It seems to strike wood as no, not wood. At a metal door. Ting, 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 ting. You scratch a bit. You're able to pull a little bit more. And
Clear it
basically-
away.
Yeah, you're clearing away. Basically, halfway through clearing away, you're actually met with a plaque. A very solid-looking plaque that has a message onto it. Damn it.
If that thing says explosive ruins, I'm gonna scream. Here it says that.
No, it does not say that.
This time. I feel like a mind of horses and crime effect.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Alright.
There we go. Control F.
Perfect. Need to get Conrad some self-defense.
Okay. I've got it. It took me. I just had to go find it real quick, but I found the phrase.
Alright. He's AFK.
I know.
So I can hear it in the meantime.
Okay. It seems to be a couple of letters. Do 1,
Right,
2,
I'm back.
3. Okay, great. You're met with a plaque that seems to be written in a language, not English, it's South Fran, but it seems to say La Sicket on Ogni
I have
Spinas.
French and Chinese as languages.
Okay, French is not too far off from what this says. Do me a favor and roll me a Wits plus academics then.
Okay.
I'm just going to input that into Google Translate.
Let's see how well I do.
While he does that, I'm putting it into Google
I
Translate.
fail.
It's like, enter here for a happy time.
Okay, what was the phrase?
It's in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Also, if you're actually going to use Google Translate, I'm not going to translate it for you.
I know, that's fine. It's what the character is actually doing. So.
I know. I'll wait. I'm waiting.
Oh, that's just lovely.
Well, what does it say?
What's the worst thing you could imagine in this situation?
The door gets locked. We open the door and
No. The worst thing the door could say.
oh, what's in the door could say?
You ever read Dante?
Well, maybe beware or something like that.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Dead serious.
For real?
It's in Italian.
maybe we should find some.
Not go in there. I'm
Yeah.
thinking not go in there is a
No.
good plan right now.
Yeah.
Even if this is just some lame wad's cool idea of a joke. Yeah. No, not going in there. And I'm not going to scry past there either, because anyone who goes to this much trouble might have a warden there. So I'm just going to write this down under list of things to tell Tommy about. And if you know other people, go for it. And maybe we can get a party of people to come down here later.
That sounds like a plan. I was about to recommend the same thing. I don't know who Tommy is, though.
Tommy runs the chantry I'm staying in.
Ah. Wait. Chantry?
You are new at this.
I'm really new.
Okay, we're going to spend the rest of the night talking about that stuff.
Well, I mean, I know that there are these guys called the Fallen, know about some Mad, that there are these traditions, but that's pretty much all I know.
I don't know too much about all those things, but don't worry. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to talk about this stuff later. Anyways, ST, I think if they're not going to be exploring it, like they're chickening out of this, does that effectively void the scene, or?
Yes, this will be the cutting of the scene. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
You guys are doing.
That's fine.
You guys are doing kind of what I expect you to do. So it's cool.
Yeah, they're not stepping into a place that has a clear warning sign, especially since we don't have a kick-ass monk with us.
This is kind of how I typically run the setup. I run a little bit of the investigation first, and then later when you guys find something that you I want to step back for and get requirements, then I say, yeah, that's for, and we go to the bigger adventure. Like, the 7-hour adventure that actually had like 2.5-hour setup prep scene first.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I assume we leave the location. I hitch a ride back to Ground Zero. I'm not going to walk into Ground Zero. I'm just getting in the car.
Okay.
I guess he finishes off like when he takes you back to Ground Zero. He says, "Hey, nice meeting you, Conrad."
Oh, by the way, with your like I said, the financial stuff at some point, I've got, like I said, I'm not trying to take money from people that are just normal people. I'm not mean, but I figure this kind of dropped into my lap. There are a lot of assholes out there who've got way too much money. If you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know shit about finances, so I'll just be sitting on this information.
Well, I guess I could take a look at it sometime. Maybe a little bit before we get some people to help investigate that.
No problem. Like I said, unrelated. All right. I'll let Ian know what we found. I have some ideas, and he'll probably be able to help find some people. For someone who doesn't like talking to people, he's actually pretty good at rounding people up for this sort of thing.
Yeah. So he just says, "Well, you let me know when you find some people. I'll be in on it. Why not?"
Yep. Go get some sleep. You look like you need
it. I'll give it a shot. He kind of Riley says. And
exchange contact information, etc.
Yeah. He actually probably writes it in a. He probably, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna roll something here real quick.
Oh no.
Hi. Okay, he writes it in. The number's correct. Out of character. It's the correct number.
Okay. It's got the number though, so he'll copy that into his directory, and he'll give you his number, and after that, he'll probably just fire off a message to the intern saying what he found, maybe send him the blueprints and scanning data so he can look at it himself. Be like, found this, there's an entry right here, there's an entry right here, there's something big down there, it's warded, it's drawing and putting power back into the system, so it might be some kind of power plant facility, but it's kind of small scale.
It's old. has.
Part of it's old. We don't know about the other stuff.
That's true too.
Okay, okay. I just sort of gave him all this. It's about a little bit later. You actually get a voice. You actually get a message back. Good work, kid.
Oh, by the way, the door says abandon hope all you who enter here.
Catholic?
It's in Italian.
Ah, Catholic. Fair enough. Good job. We'll figure something out later. Later.
Yep.
By the way, Flame War. Gotta hate those.
Ugh.
All right. Now, do. Conrad, what are you thinking and feeling right now?
Pleased that something kind of went right for once. It wasn't what he was planning, but again, it worked out pretty well. Didn't die. Just got his boots dirty. Didn't get attacked by any crazy corpses. Yeah, everything went well from his perspective. Oh, and he met a new person. Always good.
Okay. Hey, Ben, what are you thinking? What are you feeling?
He's feeling a little bit. He's definitely feeling tired. He's feeling very conflicted at whether he should go through with, exploring this place with basically strangers, but he's kind of reflecting on some of the things that he's been thinking about throughout the month, and well, the only way to really find out more about all of the nature of things is to explore dangerous places. So that's why he's kind of on board, but he's definitely worried and nervous about it, and kind of glad that he learned something new.
Okay, fair enough. Who would like to do the outro?
Not I.
I don't know a good example of what a good outro is. So how about you give me an example there, Mr. SD?
Okay, fair enough. I would like to thank the players for playing. I like to thank the watchers for watching, and we hope to see you next time here in Mage Venue.
See ya.